Hey, I'm Morgan with Usborne Books and More, and today I'm going to show you some great books for teaching children to learn to read. The first one is actually a great toddler book. It's a board book, and it is a lift the flap book, and it's where you match pictures with words. So one flap is this cow, and it says the word cow. And then you find the flap over here that says the word cow, lift it up, and you find a picture of the cow. So it's a great way to learn to match pictures and words, and it just goes through the book, talks about different pictures and matching the words. Another one that I love, this is probably my favorite, is Ted and Friends. Ted and Friends is a collection of phonics readers. It has a great read-along CD. Here are the titles. And our phonics readers are just really good rhyming stories. They are full of sight words, so they're great read-alouds for your children. They're funny stories, they're very catchy. But they also incorporate those sight words so that your children are going to be able to pick them out and help them to read. Another one that we love is the complete book of Farmyard Tales. This has been an Usborne favorite for a very long time. It also has a read-along CD, and Farmyard Tales is a dual reader. That means that the top of the page has smaller sentences and the bottom of the page has longer sentences. So when your child's learning to read, they can read the top and you read the bottom. And then as they get older, they can read the entire story. These are just fun stories about a family who lives on a farm. We also have some really good reading kits. We have a starting to read pack, which is 8 paperback books. And it just starts with very easy to read books. They're also dual readers, and it just gets harder as the books go along. We also have a very first reading set, which is 15 hardback books. This is actually the first book of that. Again, it just gets harder as they go on. And then our newest set is the My First Reading Library, and it is 50 paperback books. It starts with all of the very first reading set books, and then it just continues to get harder as you go along. So it also has books in first grade and second grade reading level. So the first one is Pirate Pat, and the way that it starts is you read the top, the child reads the bottom. You can tell it's easy for them to read. The stories go along together. At the end, there are these little quizzes that you can do, and also with all of these kits, there are parent guides that go along with them. One of the first grade books is called The Sun and the Wind. And just to kind of give you an idea of what they're learning to read, they're going to do these all on their own. And then the second grade, this one's called Clever Rabbit and the Lion. This is the last book in the series. So you see, still great illustrations, great stories, but it's just much more detailed, more quizzes at the end as well. So these are some of our books that will help your child learn to read. I think that one of the most important things to help them is for parents to read to their children. So I highly encourage you to do that every single day. Help them develop that love of reading, and I hope that you find some great books to help your child learn to read. Thank you.